helping modern women unleash their feminine power. Hello, my loves. Welcome to Feminine Dating with your favorite host, Lilian Toscano. So, today I am beyond excited. We're going to be discussing the benefits of embracing your feminine energy. And it's one of my favorite topics because I have seen the change in me. I have seen what it has brought to my life. Now being married, happily married, I can definitely say that. And seeing also the shifts and the changes that it brings to my clients. It's just incredible. And it's something that I just want to share with all of you because a lot of our society and how we have been brought up, and I talk about this all the time of how we're very much in our masculine energy all the time, right? So learning how to balance that in our relationships is very important, right? So today I am going to be discussing with you the benefits of being embracing your feminine energy and also how it can positively impact your love life. Okay, so let's start discussing what feminine energy is and why is it important in our lives as women. Why do we want to embrace this energy, right? So feminine energy is a powerful force that resides with every woman and every man out there, really. But here we're going to just focus on the women, okay? Or you beautiful women. So feminine energy is this force that's residing in you. It's in you. You are, part of you is feminine, right? It's the essence of who we are. And it's what makes us unique and special, right? This energy is all about being receptive, intuitive, and emotional, right? And when we embrace our feminine energy, we actually become more in tune with our true selves. And that's when we attract more positive experiences and relationships into our lives. I have seen this happen in my life, my journey, in my feminine energy journey. I've seen this again and again of how being in this energy has attracted beautiful people, beautiful opportunities, incredible things into my life. And I've also seen this with my clients. So I can tell you for a fact that this energy, it is powerful and it's in each one of you. It's just dormant at the moment because we have been using so much of our masculine energy, right? It's like wearing a hat, let's say. You've been wearing the masculine energy hat for years. It's been with you for a long time. So it's really hard to put your hat down and embrace the other beautiful hat. That's the feminine, right? So we have to understand how this energy works, right? In order to see how it can impact our lives and seeing the benefits of it, right? Seeing the benefits for yourself as to how this can really help you in your love life, in attracting the men that you desire, in creating the deep, loving relationship that you desire, right? In order to have that deep connection that we all desire, we need to be able to embrace this energy, okay? So, how can we embrace feminine energy to positively impact our love lives, right? When we are in our feminine energy, we actually become more open, more receptive, and available to love. This just naturally happens, right? We become more confident and comfortable in our own skin because feminine energy is love. Love for yourself, right? Love for others. And so it gives you that love and compassion for yourself, first and foremost. And that allows you to just feel confident and comfortable in your own skin, right? And that is what makes you that much more attractive to others. This is why you become this natural magnet, because when you are feeling confident and comfortable in your own skin, you're just oozing this energy, right, out of you. And it's love, right? You're not feeling, it's not your ego, right? It's not your ego saying like, I am above someone, or I'm better than this other person. None of those thoughts are going through your mind. You're just feeling good in your own skin. And that is a different type of energy, right? And you've noticed this with your girlfriends, maybe, that whenever you feel that oozing, beautiful feminine energy from your girlfriends, or a female, a woman, you feel that connection, you feel that wanting to be around that person. You want to be in her energy. And this is why, because you become so magnetic, you become this natural magnet. And this is how men feel around you. They just want to be in this beautiful energy, right? We also become very in tune with our intuition, and can easily recognize when someone, like a partner, a man, is in alignment with our values and desires. And this is really important when it comes to relationships, right? Because we have to, feel through it and see and recognize, right, whether someone, a man, is the right fit for us. And when we are more in tune with our energy, it allows for it to, become more clear to us. There's more clarity as to whether this man is a good fit for you, whether this man is in alignment with your values and your desires, right? You're not clouded by the doubt and the fear no more, because you are feeling very confident and comfortable in who you are and what you bring to the table, that you know that no matter what happens, you're going to attract the right guy for you. And this is what feminine energy does, right? So we essentially, like I said, we become this natural magnet for love and all good things, right? And I've seen this time and time again in myself. So I want to give you some examples on how to embrace this beautiful energy for yourself, okay? So the first one is, allow yourself to be vulnerable, right? And express your emotions openly and honestly. I know this can be very challenging for a lot of us who have been, brought up, in a household that we don't express our feelings. We don't communicate in that way. We don't say what we feel. I was brought up in that home where the only emotion that anyone would show was anger. The only way we would resolve our problems was through anger. There was no showing of our true feelings. We couldn't really show that we were sad or scared or frustrated. It was always anger. And so if you're like me, I can tell you for a fact that this can change for you. You can definitely learn how to be vulnerable, how to really express your emotions in order to open up, in order to connect with men, with the men that you want, with the men that you desire at a deep level, because I have done it myself. And it was one of the biggest challenges for me in my love life. And that's what kept me also kept blocking me from actually having the relationship that I desire, because I kept blocking myself basically, right? I couldn't be vulnerable. I thought that was like, weak. I thought that expressing my feelings would just push my men away. And it's the complete opposite, right? It's actually being able to express those emotions. That's your superpower. As a woman, that is your superpower. You just have to know how to use that superpower. And of course, that's when coaching comes in. You can learn how to use your superpower. I can teach you how to use your superpower in order to connect with your man. Okay. The second thing is trust your intuition, right? Trust your intuition and listen to your inner voice when making decisions. A lot of times we just want to ignore our intuition, right? We go with our instincts. We go with the old pattern, right? The old pattern that we have. And you have to be able to listen to your intuition. You have to learn how, okay? And this is also something that doesn't come natural to a lot of us, right? We don't listen to our intuition. We just react. react, we listen to our instincts, basically. So our instincts are, we either, fight, which is we react to something, right? We shut down, or we run away, right? So those are the three options. Those are the instincts. Those are the things that come up. Our instincts come in, and we do, we allow this to keep us in that same old cycle, that same old pattern. So we have to be able to trust and listen, be able to really tune in and listen to our inner voice, to what it's saying, and making decisions, by listening to it, right? Making decisions based on what this voice is telling you. That's how you make the best decisions, because when you know it in your heart, you're really listening to yourself. That's when you know you're making the right decision for you, right? It's like that gut feeling of like, I know what I need to do. You felt it. You know what that feels like, right? So listen to that, okay? Third example that how you can embrace your feminine energy is, by being receptive and open, to love, to receiving love and support from men, your partner, right? This is something that's also can also be very challenging for a lot of us, because we, may have been brought up in a household where you had to be your own man, right? You had to take care of you. You had to be strong. You had to, you know, yeah, take care of you with everything. That was my case. My mom was a single mom many, many years. And, we were a household of like four children and my mom. So can you imagine? She had a big task. And so we had to grow up fast. We had to learn fast. We had to do a lot of things on our own, because we just didn't have the, my mom's, time and attention, because she also had to work, right? She had to work and she had to make money and provide for us. And she was, I would say she was an amazing provider, but there were other things that she just couldn't give us, like the time and attention that we needed, because she was making money. And I don't blame her. I see why she was doing that, right? But because of that, I grew up thinking that I had to take care of myself, that I don't need, anyone's support, that it's better that I just take care of me. And that has, blocked a lot of love, and support from my partner. And now I've learned how to receive that, right? I've mastered that, how to receive that love and support from my partner. So this is something that if, you see in yourself, you want to change this, okay? So number 4, practice self-care and prioritize your own needs and desires. This is huge for a lot of us. This is a big problem for a lot of us women. Our needs, our desires, for, whatever reason, we always think it comes last, right? Especially if you have kids, your needs and desires always comes last. But with a man also, I've seen this time and time again, and I did this in my past relationship with my ex. I prioritized him, his needs, his desires, and I forgot about me. I lost myself in that relationship, and that was a big mistake. And I don't want you to repeat that mistake. I don't want you to make that mistake, okay? If you're not prioritizing your needs and desires at this moment, notice that, okay? And make that a priority. Your needs and desires come first, my love, okay? Feminine energy women know that they need to prioritize their needs. They know that their desires come first before any men, okay? The last thing is communicate your boundaries and needs in a loving, respectful manner, okay? A lot of times we haven't been educated. We don't have the skills to communicate our boundaries in a healthy way, right? We don't know how to do it in a loving, compassionate way. We know how to react when something doesn't feel good, right? We either yell, we, do crazy things, we say things that we don't mean, right? In order to protect ourselves. We don't really know how to communicate our boundaries in a healthy way. So this is something that we all need to learn. Okay, we all need to learn this. How do we communicate our boundaries in a healthy way? How to communicate it in a feminine energy way? Okay, and if you need help with this, send me a message, send me an email. I can help you with this through my coaching. This is a big thing. There's all of these examples that I'm giving you, all of these things that I'm telling you to work on or that you have to notice are things that I work on with my clients. These are things that I personally had to work on myself. And some of these things were very challenging for me, but I can tell you, if I can do it, if I can be on this other side where I have this fulfilling, amazing relationship with my husband, so can you, okay? With the man that you are dating, um, that, will become one day your husband, okay? So when we embrace our feminine energy, we create a healthy balance, between masculine and feminine energies. This balance, allows us to attract the right partner who complements us and supports us in our journey. Okay. This is what my husband does. He's just, he really complements me in so many ways. So I want to just emphasize, how the embracing your feminine energy is not about being weak or submissive. Okay. It's about being authentic and true to ourselves and allowing ourselves to experience the full range of emotions that make us human, right? This is just being human. This is just feeling our feelings. That's it, right? And by embracing our feminine energy, we can attract more joy, more love, and abundance in our lives. It truly is magnificent. This energy is something that I wish I had known, many, many years ago. But now that I know it, like I just want to keep embracing it, and I want to keep sharing this message to all women out there, because once you are able to embrace this energy, you will see a big, big shift in your relationships, in your love life, in everything that you do. Really, in any relationship that you have, it's just gonna create a ripple effect with everyone that you come in contact with. So I am so happy that I've been able to share this with you. I have a special invitation for you that I do not want you to miss. So I have a 5-day feminine energy series that I'll be launching next week. So if you sign up today to my newsletter list, so today is Friday. So if you sign up this today or during the weekend, you are going to be getting a 5-day free feminine energy series that I will be going through with you. I'm going to be giving you tools, exercises, everything that you need in order to understand feminine energy more, in order to embrace it more, in order to be able to tap into it, learn how to communicate. And at the end, I'm going to give you an action plan that you can take for the next 3 months, okay, for you to do in order to attract and have the desired relationship that you want, okay? So if you're ready to take this on and learn more about it, or you're just curious as to, what else you could do in order to practice and embrace this energy more, go to my website, liliantoscano.com. I'm going to leave the link here in the podcast, but you can just go to liliantoscano.com, Google it, and you'll find me there. You just sign up with your email and your name, and you're good to go. So if you sign up today, you should be able to get just an overview what you'll be getting for next week. But if you sign up by the weekend, you are just going to be getting the 5-day series without the summary. So make sure that you sign up today. And yeah, I'm so excited to take you on this journey. So thank you so much for joining me today. That's it for me. Join me next week. And until then. Thank you so much for listening. And I wish you a beautiful day. If you want to learn more about being in your feminine energy, I have a free feminine energy guide that you can just download from my website. Just go to liliantoscano.com and download it from there. See you soon.